Welcome. Big week this week, Linda. Lots of editing. Lots of computer stuff.
Lots
of lessons.
Lots of technical issues.
Yeah, we love technical issues.
Yeah.
That's the fun. That's why we do this, because we want to get better at using computers and programs and products so that one day we don't have to do it ourselves. We know what's happening. It's like you'll need to delete all your photos. There's not enough room, which is an interesting fact that we thought of this week, which was hoarding. And the new hoarding is hoarding our photos and our videos. And until you have to delete and your phone starts to tell you you've got too much crap on it, you don't even look at those things.
Yeah.
It's like screenshots.
Yeah. And why is that?
Because it's easy to just go, I'll just keep that.
I have a friend that's very good at not hoarding.
Lynn's good at not hoarding.
She used to work for me and she used to work on Mondays and I'd go in on Tuesday and all the drawers were cleared out. So during the weekend we'd have lots of hold notes and things like that. I worked in retail. I should say that for people who are annoyed that I just
Did you work in retail once? Is that your previous life?
I've said I've worked in retail.
Oh, no, I thought you just had like people come over and look at your drawers. Just go through your shit.
So I used to be a regional manager.
Oh.
Yes. A girl who used to work for me who's now become one of my dearest friends. We love her. And she's so good at clearing spaces. So
Does she do that on her phone?
And she does.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I wanted to say she cleared our inbox. She cleared the drawers.
Nice.
She cleared everything. She cleared the back room. Everything that was on hold, she was like, no. She was ruthless. Whereas I'd be like, maybe they'll come back in 2 days. Maybe I'll keep this because that lady might come back and I need to know her name. Or
I think as we get older, we need to shed the old.
Absolutely.
We can't keep it. It's too much. It's like our brain. Our brain doesn't even keep memories for that long. Our brain gets rid of stuff and it's like, too much.
Our brain gets rid of unnecessary memories. And one of the things that I've been taught, and I do believe that it's true, is that if a memory is recurring, it's there to serve.
You've saved it for a reason.
Yes, it's because you haven't learnt a lesson from that memory.
Yep.
Because sometimes you'll have a memory that keeps playing and my mum keeps telling us something that happened. And I'm like, Mum, what is the lesson there? And she's like, yes, I know. And so she knows what the lesson is, but she hasn't acted on it.
Yeah, so it keeps coming up.
So it keeps coming up. So she keeps repeating it. She keeps repeating the story.
I think we need to get rid of data.
Yeah.
And are we machines? You said it last time. Are we just machines?
Yeah.
Is our brain like, yep. And it's like storage low.
Also,
storage low.
I mean, I like memories, right? I like photos, especially when you have loved ones that have passed. You can look back. And
absolutely.
I love that. And from an early age, we always had a camera in front of us and we captured so much. So when I have my, some of my nibblings going, oh, like, stop. Why are you recording this? Why? Don't put it on your social media. I always say I don't put it on social media. This is for me. This is for my memory. And even when I go out with friends and they say, don't put it on social media. And I never do. Actually, my social media is, I don't share that much. So it's just, it's for me. But I wonder why I even feel the need. And especially now with our theories of, do we keep evolving? Are we different? Are they holding us back from evolving? And there was this thought that I had about when you snap something and when you take something, especially because we've been so exhausted. And I wonder if when you're recording, it is like sucking a part of you. It's like grabbing your energy. And because you've kind of joined me my realm. Well,
I don't know if I joined you. I didn't sign anything, I don't think.
No, but
there was no contracts or documents I signed this week.
Well, you've come out as a performer.
Linda, in front of everyone, you've outed me. You've outed me as a performer.
I think we all knew, Van.
No, I don't think you. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You didn't know that you were a performer?
I didn't know.
Oh.
I knew I liked it and I knew I had tendencies. But I didn't know it was on the realm of possibility at this point in my life.
So,
but I never actually pursued it younger.
No, and I was going to ask, so why didn't you join us in drama class?
I know. I don't know.
You would have excelled.
I don't know.
You didn't, because I was like top performer.
Because you wanted to get the top marks. Thank God. I don't know, because I thought I wanted to be an artist. Like, not an artist, like as a performer. I know, but like a visual artist. But I so wasn't. I so wasn't a visual artist. I should have done drama, and I enjoyed it. And I really did. Like, we did like a Christmas play in year 7. And I don't remember anything from it, but I remember that I loved the character. And as soon as I auditioned for it, they were like, "You've got it." Because I did. Yeah, because I did. And it was it Miss Hawke?
Yes.
She loved it. So I went for Santa Claus, but I didn't get it. It was too jolly. But I went for the dark goblin, and I did that voice.
So good.
They loved it.
You're very good at voices. Very good at voices.
Anyway, I don't know if everybody
as a voice artist, voiceover
so
artist.
I can do many voices, many accents. So
Vanessa sings on all of our tracks.
I do, and Linda does too now.
Yeah,
she's bad. She was a backing vocalist.
I went to Johnny Young Talent.
She did.
These are the mics from Johnny.
We got these from
clockwise.
Hard Rubbish collection in front of the Johnny Young studio. I'm going to go back. I'm going to regress.
Okay.
Back to memories, because there was a couple of points I wanted to make.
Sure.
One of the points I wanted to make is the accuracy of memories. If you and I have a memory, that was the first one. So accuracy of memories. So you and I have a memory. Is it exactly the same? Or you're like, no, that was there. No, you were wearing a blue top. No, I was wearing a red top. So there's that.
But does that go back to our theories on multi-dimensions and changing things?
It could.
And Lynn...
Park that. It could.
Let me park that.
Park that.
And about how Lynn remembers something different. And she explains it as... Yeah, let's go back to...
Park that.
How do I
So
write
one
that
of them
as
one of them was...
Let's write Lynn.
Your memory. So your memory not being accurate.
Different memories. Yep.
And the other one was... Oh, God, it's gone.
Oh, fuck. That's what I do. Oh, no, when it just goes. And that's the other thing. Why, when we have these really interesting theories, are they like snippets and they leave?
Because I had it written down and now I don't understand.
No, but every time you wake up and you're like, oh, I've got to remember that because that's going to serve me.
I'll write it down now.
And that's when I think that we're somehow...
Oh, wait, before I stop. Wait.
Go.
And a memory that so a story you've told me, I'm actually filing a memory of your story. So
yes.
I was never there at your John Young Talent School, but
know.
I have memories of your story of the Johnny Young Talent School. How many gigabytes, terabytes does this information?
We've got a lot.
We've got a lot.
We've got a lot, and we're not even using.
We're huge.
Yeah, and I think don't be afraid, because what you're saying is like, oh, we're hoarding, and I think our brain capacity, we do have...
I wasn't saying we're hoarding our brain capacity. I'm saying we're hoarding on our devices.
We are.
And we're hoarding different... It's like, it's too much.
And it's too much. And sometimes I'll keep a memory there because I think, oh, I don't know. Hoarding.
Yeah.
Hoarding.
Memories or on your phone?
Sometimes those memories make me sick. So like past work.
Oh.
And I don't want that memory there. And I go, and every time I look at my phone and I see that, I go, oh.
Okay.
But I keep it there. And since I've been trying to make room, because we need room, we've run out of room.
Too much space. This podcast takes too much too many terabytes.
I've been trying to put it onto an external hard drive, and I think, why? Why do I want to keep that awful memory?
But
why am I so afraid to delete it?
Why haven't you gone back and changed the outcome?
Oh, because it's not necessary. It's not worth it.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that memory comes to serve you as a lesson of next time I won't do that in the audition, or next time I've got to be careful that I'm not going to do this. No?
Yeah.
Or yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't auditions. I love all my auditions.
Oh, you love all... They're so good. They're perfect.
No,
I don't know. Like, it's just so strange.
I don't know why I'm not constantly working.
Yeah. Well, you are. You're constantly working. The podcast is taking too much time. So that, yeah. So sorry, I did digress back to memories, but I did want to bring that aspect into it because I had those two thoughts when we thought about memories and downloads and hoarding. There's our own internal hoarding.
And I've had a friend, and
just one.
Yeah, just one. She knows who she is.
Not mentioning any names.
I love it. Each podcast we've mentioned someone, but we haven't mentioned them by name, but they know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've said, I think that was me.
There's this one and there's that one. Oh, and there's that other one. That one. And there's the funny one. The really funny one. No, we don't have funny friends.
Isn't that you?
There's the smart one. There's the...
You?
Oh, God, this is all me.
Because if you listen to episode 4, we are all the one person. You know, I had that fish theory. Fish theory, sum it up really quickly. Fish live in a bowl, see a reflection of themselves, think it's someone else, and react aggressively. Or the theory was, what if we were all just one fish and different reflections of ourselves, different facets of our personality. Anyway, and someone explained it like, I think it was more of a spiritual way, but if God was a hand, then we're all the fingers. So we're all one. We're
just
all connected to
people?
God. Well,
10?
To simplify it, to kind of see it like that.
Yeah, no,
as
I
in
get it.
God is a hand or
The
the
source.
palm.
The source. Yep.
And we are all parts of the same one. That's a good way of explaining it, I think. Don't you?
There was there was a show that explained it really well that Lynn really liked. And I thought it was perfect.
We're upping well,
there's a better way.
There's a better way.
No, it's not a better way. It's just a different way.
Tell me.
It was the show that. Now wait, we can cut the thinking through.
Oh God, the perimenopause is really hitting you today.
Oh yeah, I can't remember anything.
Or are we thinking too much?
No.
We've got too much memory and the computer is going bzzz.
Yeah, there's too many files to go through.
Yeah.
It's down. It's buffering.
It's buffering.
And
when
it's
you can't
the show,
remember, it's buffering. It's not perimenopause, you're buffering.
It's buffering. Yeah. The last season of White Lotus where she goes to the Buddhist temple and he is explaining life, existence.
You loved that.
I loved that part.
A bit further away. I can't slap you. I'm getting better at... Yeah.
Yes, the White Lotus where he explains.
Love it.
He goes, we are all water and we're each of us are just droplets. And then we go up into the sky and we're all in the universe or in this world and then we all land back into the water. So that's like God being the hand and all of us being part of it. He says it as a body of water.
Yes.
We all come from the same body of water, but we're each a droplet. He says it much better than me.
And
he uses
does.
3
and
words.
Does he use something about like the ebb and flow of water? Or did I make that up?
He probably does.
Because that's another thing about memories is like you fill in some gaps and you think that actually happened.
Yes.
And I have friends, and again, I was mentioning the other friend. Sometimes like she'll fill in the gaps or she'll say, oh, that's what happened. And I'll say, that's not what happened. You've made that up. Because your memory has filled in the gaps. And sometimes she'll say, and I said this. And I'll say, you weren't there. I've just told you the memory and you've inserted yourself in there. And I'll say, you were never there.
Do you
But
wonder?
she believes that she was. And is that proof that we are all one?
Or that we can move in and out.
In and out.
Go back to yoga. Like I was thinking about yoga. No, not back. It's like in episode 1. No, so yoga.
So back to planting trees.
Now back to saving the planet. Oh, we've covered that. Let's just go back to yoga. Talking about yoga and that memory of inserting yourself. I just jumped. Who's jumped in? Someone else is here. With yoga, one of the things that one of the instructors said that I find really useful is when your brain is darting everywhere. Good for ADHDers. I'm pointing. Great for ADHDers. When your brain is darting everywhere, a good visualization is to close your eyes and go out of yourself and look at yourself.
Yes.
So closing your eyes now and just removing yourself. So you make that delineation between your soul and your existence or thoughts and you observe, and then you can sort of disconnect yourself from your thoughts. And it was interesting once someone said that you are not your thoughts. And I love that because sometimes we have horrible thoughts or we say, oh God, like, why did I even think that? That's horrible. Like, what? No. But we identify and we go, we're a bad person because of our thoughts, but we're just not our thoughts.
Yeah. And so
to separate those two visually, you can step back and then observe your life, observe your behavior, and sort of like, and it's, again, it's a practice. It's hard to do, but doing it over and over, you can bring it into your life.
Well, two things. I think it's important, and for anyone that's discovering that they have ADHD later on in life, and everyone around you
Pretty much
says,
everyone.
that checks.
It's 100%.
That's 100%.
Tick, tick, tick.
You know, my parents worked a lot.
I don't know if
they
that
didn't
does it.
No, as
But
in
you
like-
would have.
as
You would
in I
have.
didn't have anyone observing my behavior or my personality, because that's actually there was an ADHD doctor that said that your ADHD tendency is not bad behavior. It's not behavioral. It's personality.
Yeah. It's
But one
ingrained.
of the things but you can work on it.
Absolutely.
Once you're aware of it. And one of the things that I think was really important to me is understanding that all of those thoughts about micro expressions, and going back after I've talked to someone and obsessing over people's micro expressions and what they might mean, and the over empathy and understanding that those were not real thoughts. You said your thoughts are not you. Hi. So that kind of obsessing over the way that someone, like my doctor, the doctor story. Hi,
Oh,
baby.
my
You want to be
goodness.
part of the
You wanna
conversation?
come up?
Oh my gosh, you
my
can come up.
God. I need
You're
to.
the cutest.
You want to come up? Oh my God, this is interesting. You want to sit up here with me?
Yeah, that's what they want.
Okay, I pick you up. I pick you up.
Do you know
One
how-
moment, everybody.
Do you know how to
Excuse me for a minute. Oh my God.
Hi, baby.
All right, is this what you want?
Oh, you smell so good. You smell so good. You smell so good.
All right. I'm gonna put
He's just been to the
my
groomer.
headphones back on. Bachel, we should get you a little pair of headphones.
He's like, I just wanted to see what was up here. Now I'm okay.
We want to get.
Oh, he wants attention.
Okay. Oh.
We don't usually spend this much time here without.
Sorry, we Sorry,
This is
everyone.
the podcast. This is the new podcast.
This is Bachel.
Hi, baby.
Bachel's in love. We have a special connection, don't we?
So go back to yoga.
Yes.
And I found it interesting that you said to go out and look
At yourself.
at yourself. Yeah, I find that I'm just trying to make sense of it, because
If you do that now, I'm saying just have a try. Close your eyes. Close your eyes now. Let's do it. Close your eyes. Come out of yourself. Look at us from the corner of the room. Look at us doing our podcast, the way we've set up. And now come back. And now you're back in the podcast. Whereas before you're an observer of your life rather than immersed. So your thoughts shift or even leave your body. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I left my body. I looked down. It's really easy for me to do.
Sorry, maybe it's difficult for some people.
No, it's
joking.
practice.
Yeah, it's practicing.
It's
yeah,
practice.
yeah.
And I've, I don't, I hate talking about myself, and I hate talking about like drama and acting, but that was
observing.
It's a very big part of my
Absolutely.
life, and doing exercises like that is
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
sometimes drama school, and we do meditation,
Yeah.
we do some, the, for lack of a better word, but rituals in yoga. I don't want to say rituals because that's going to go on to a whole different topic, which we can discuss now.
The dog is snoring. That's okay. If that picks up on the mics, everyone. It's very happy. Had to be here. Had to be on my lap. I don't know why. But yes.
So, but you remember the other day I said to you that I had a drama coach tell me that whenever I found myself self-directing and being self-conscious, to feel my feet on the ground. Grounding, and how much that changed my life. And he said that. He said the way that you behave in a scene will be the way that you behave in your life. It will mirror that.
I think it's basically focusing your attention, which is what yoga is.
So that's why I thought when you said going out of yourself, how does that work? Because
It's focus.
my experience is, but it's the complete opposite of grounding yourself.
Is it?
I'm not
If
sure, because
if you're a body,
you're going out or you're staying in and you're grounding. Like grounding feels stronger and feels present, whereas leaving your body and looking at yourself feels external and doesn't. It's just a different.
So
It's
I think
completely different. So I'm just kind of trying to wrap. My,
I don't think
my
it's
mind around
completely
it.
different. I think you've picked up on something which makes sense. So there's the two aspects, which is looking at yourself as an observer. So observing your behavior, observing what you're doing, observing, but also detaching from thought.
Right.
Whereas
so grounding is more like
grounding
how you
is-
feel.
Yeah, probably.
It's truthful to how you feel, which serves.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
As in a human. As in your
Yes.
human presence.
Yes.
Being present. We talked about that as well.
But
So
this
being
is
present.
why, because you were saying being present and going out of yourself, and I thought, well, for me, the best exercise and lesson was when my coach told me to ground myself and feel my feet, and that did change my life because I quit my job.
Yeah.
After I did that, he said it will change your life, and then I found like what is my truth, because he said you will discover the truth. And when you say something, another thing that he said was, when you say something, don't be apologetic. And I do that a lot in my life. Like, I'm sorry for what I think, going back to episode 5 of me going, I'm sorry.
Apologizing.
I'm sorry that I'm like this. I'm sorry that I need you to give me some referrals.
Both aspects of the grounding and the external is a focus. So I guess in yoga, you're trying to focus on strip away the human part of you and just be a soul. So when you not jump out, but when you bring your mind outside of your body and observe, then you are not your thoughts anymore. You're the soul and you're observing. When you need to be present and focused, then you're grounding. But also that presence and focus comes into yoga as well. When you're in the poses and you're holding them, it's very hard for your brain to be anywhere else when you're like, oh, wow, this is really hard. I can't hold this. How long can I hold this? And you're completely present. And that is what it's practicing. Is that moment, you can't think of anything else because you're trying to survive. Your mind can't wander. You can't go, oh, what am I doing later? No, you're completely like, oh, how long am I going to hold this for? This is really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4 breaths. And then you're like, breathe through it. And for that moment, nothing else exists but you in those positions. And it's a sort of grounding. It's a presence. It's being present. So I think you're right. They're two different things. They're two different ways of looking at yourself.
I wonder if this yoga talk is triggering anyone who...
Well, you have, tell us why you think it might trigger.
There is a theory out there, and I was told this a long time ago. First of all, I would just want to say, before I go on to this, I do want to say that
Disclaimer.
No, not at all. I don't do disclaimers. You do.
I'm doing it for her right now. Whatever she's going to say, I don't agree.
I'm like, clickbait this,
I've no
baby.
part of this.
One of the things that Lynn said when we would do weekly workouts, and Lynn was hosting the weekly, which was very good.
Yep. We'll name and shame her on this podcast.
And she did say yoga is a practice, and I've heard that before. But what I hadn't understood was that yoga was leading to meditation. I hadn't known that. So yoga for me was always boring. So when she decided to do 3 weeks of workouts and then 1 week of yoga, I was like, oh, hate the 4th week. And when I said, it's boring, Lynn, and she said, it's supposed to be. She loves when I do her voice.
She's so uncanny.
And she said, yes, because it's leading to meditation.
She would have said it with a much sterner voice.
Well, yeah.
But we don't do that.
So that was interesting.
We don't do impersonations.
So that was interesting, and it was a great lesson. I looked at yoga in a completely different manner. But yoga's been one of those things for years that I don't know if the word is skeptical about it.
You are, or you have heard things
I think I was. I think I was because I was in that pendulum of, is it good or is it bad? Because there are some theories out there, and usually they're from, look, the way that I've heard about it has been from real kind of Christian, devout Christian.
You got something to say?
Gotcha. So this theory has come from
Religion.
from devout.
When you defer from something like Catholicism, let's say, and
Yeah, or Christianity, because I know people that are devout Christians
Yep.
and not necessarily Catholic that have said it as well. But I've had devout Catholics say, be careful about yoga. It's ritualistic. It is. It's kind of like it. Everything's a ritual. But if you look at Catholicism, if you look at Christianity, if you look at
talk about
any
looking at
religion, it's this
rituals
It's a ritual.
And belief.
Yeah.
Faith, something you can't see or touch, you just have to believe.
That's correct. Like quantum physics.
Everything.
And I remember one of our friends. I'm going to mention her again. She's going to be happy. She's going to go, is that me?
I don't know who it is, but is it our favourite one or is it just one of the others?
Anyway, they're all our favourites because they're all us. So she said, oh gosh.
There's definitely one that's not my favourite if they're all us. I'm joking. No, as in not our friends, as in if they're all personalities.
Oh, right.
There's parts of me I hate. The part of me I don't like.
She said, oh, look, I don't know about the whole church thing, kind of like we're all there and we're all praying and we're all worshipping this man in a cape or like in a big gown.
Cape.
We're in a big white gown.
We don't worship the priest.
And sometimes we're listening to their words and like
people are listening to us.
Listening to the word of the Lord and worshipping. They're on a stage. They've sometimes got a high hat.
Well, I think that's where yoga differs. Yoga differs because you don't worship anybody. You are introspective.
And maybe that's the misunderstanding that's out there. They think that and that's the other thing. When someone was explaining it to me and saying, oh, don't do yoga, it's very dangerous. I just think of how impressionable I've been in the past when people have said that, like, don't buy four. Like, what? And don't do yoga, it's dangerous. What? Yeah, so
gosh, how easily we can sway people's thoughts. How manipulating can you be?
I'm pretty grounded with my own thoughts.
No, but
now.
You're an adult and you're certain in yourself. Imagine younger people, how easy it is to sway them.
I was an adult when I was told be careful about yoga. And it's still something that I wonder. I still wonder because my mind is open.
I want to say, is it because you're opening yourself up to energy?
Absolutely. And I think there is a danger in yoga in the sense that, and we've talked about this before, when you go into a yoga studio, you practice yoga and you're all zen-like.
You find your brother.
You've opened up. Exactly. You've connected with souls. No, you open up and then you go out into the real world and there's a car that comes past and splashes some water on you or something like that.
It's jarring.
And the experience is so much more exaggerated than it would have been if you hadn't started yoga. Remember when we've talked about this?
Yep.
And I remember a friend saying to me, I love yoga, but when I come out, he said he was pissed off with the world.
It's too much.
And it was too much. And he was here. And I said, yeah, you've got to be really careful when you go to yoga because you are opening up all of your senses and then you go out into the real world with all of these noises and everything.
Maybe
and it can seem jarring.
It's your focus.
Absolutely.
So you've focused for that long and you've centered and then those distractions are jarring.
But there is a friend of mine that does
distractions coming into it or play.
There's a friend of mine that does these meditation workshops where he teaches you how to meditate through those loud noises.
When I learned to meditate, I had to do it with my eyes open.
Yes.
So that's how I was taught to meditate.
That's
Not
another
close
thing
your eyes,
he would say is
have your eyes open.
Yes.
And yeah.
Sometimes I hate that when I go into a room and they're like, keep your eyes. I'm like, what? I'm tired.
So sleepy.
Close my
meditation,
eyes.
Isn't that like another word for sleep?
So going back to yoga and it being dangerous, I don't think
it's dangerous.
And correct
just for
me
the
if
record.
I'm wrong. No, but it feels like we are in an age of spiritual warfare. Don't you think?
I like that. I like that way of saying it. Spiritual warfare.
Yeah, there is a kind of like what's right, what's wrong, putting us against each other when we should just actually. Yoga brings us together. Yoga makes us.
We're not worshipping anything.
No.
We're just being centered. We're being our genuine, authentic selves, or trying to connect with that spirit that's inside us, with that soul.
And that's why it's a practice.
Look inward.
Yes.
Mm.
Shouldn't be saying that person's annoying me. That person, you know what
It's
you're
so
saying.
hard.
When you were saying
The breathing sometimes.
And I said,
It's like,
I'm the breather.
everyone's breathing.
I'm the breather.
I can hear breathing.
I'm that person. I'm that person. A friend of mine who, well, I don't know if we're friends. I hope we are. Anyway, someone that I know who is a priest, and I remember him telling me about his day and saying, yeah, we went and we did yoga in the park, and my eyes just went. And continued to tell me about the day, and then I said, can I go back to something? And he said, sure. And I said, you did yoga? And he said, I knew you were going to ask me that. And he knew about the theories that were out there about yoga, worshipping something else and being
but
evil.
It's not.
Or yeah, but you know what it is someone said to me, it's
You're
praying
losing followers
to another god. But yes,
you're losing followers.
You're losing followers. That's what it is. That is the fear that they're instilling in you. You're going somewhere else.
You might actually find happiness there.
You're going
without God.
You're going into yourself. Oh no. Again, going back to last episode, I don't want to paraphrase. Say we're
souls?
Yes,
as well.
I don't want to paraphrase what he was saying, but he said it's not evil. I don't think I'm praying to another god. I don't think I'm opening up myself to. He linked it to meditation. He linked it to being at peace and doing movements and being flexible,
being present.
But I do actually, do yoga to stretch.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think we should.
Good.
I think we have made our society kind of close in, and especially like Western society. I just feel so like tight and watch the way that you behave and keep your voice, especially me. I've really suffered with keeping everything in the back.
It's made our tracks suffer, to be honest. All of our music is suffering because Linda's repressed. Locally.
Repressed is a really great word. And, I often had nightmares, these recurring nightmares that I couldn't move, that I couldn't talk, that I couldn't, I'd crawl on the ground and no one could hear me. It's that repression. And I love yoga for the fact that you're moving in these ways that kind of do open you up,
but you can also bind. There's binding in yoga.
What do you mean by binding?
So binding is movements that, for lack of a better word, restrict. Also, you're binding into you're twisting into a
when
knot.
You go like
yeah, like that movement, whatever it's called. I don't know the Sanskrit word for it.
Okay. Yeah.
But yes, there are binds too. So it's not about free, but it's about identifying the differences. It's about feeling in different movements, different things.
Now, with yoga,
this is the yoga episode.
Well, I wanted to go into like spiritual collectiveness. So when you're all in that space and you are all opening up, and I think this is one of the fears, that you're all there and you're opening up, and what are you opening up to?
There's power in numbers.
But what are you opening up to? I think you're opening up to yourself and your own source. But again, that's a fear that has been instilled in other people, that it could be dangerous. It could be, what are you opening up yourself to? I think we open ourselves up to a lot of things without knowing. A lot of things are going through my head right now.
Social media.
We are the same person. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that
we weren't both silent in completely different rooms and came up with that. There was a discussion that led us to this. Sorry, I'm debunking our telepathy.
No. We never said it was a ritual.
I didn't even hear that bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm talking about a collective consciousness. Is social media ritualistic? How many people wake up and doom scroll? How many people go to bed and doom scroll? Is it a collective ritual?
Bung bung. Is it a collective? Oh my God, next week's song.
Collective consciousness. Shared mental.
We're all the same. Yoga.
It's
going to be much better than that. No, not that much better. Yes,
I just
that's
wonder.
great. Yeah.
I just wonder if we are all practicing something which is leading to that collectiveness. And
But
oh
to
my gosh,
collectiveness to where? What's the collective doing?
It is a way of controlling us, because you know how
We're absolutely controlled, even
and you know the fear.
without social
I know you
media.
didn't want to. I know you didn't want me to go into this, but I'm just going to say it, and then you can cut it out.
5G.
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 I don't believe in it.
Let me get the foil out.
I'm
Gonna make Linda some hats. Little foil tin hats for Linda.
When I moved to LA, I remember one of our friends going, "Oh God, you're gonna have a foil tin hat," because I was like,
no time.
"The conspiracies here are crazy." I love it.
Talk about opening up to things.
Yeah. So I thought it was just interesting. It was interesting to know what people think and how people think. And I remember once a friend of mine, we were in LA and we were driving, and she said, "Turn off your phone, leave it in the car. We're going for a walk in the cemetery." Where there couldn't be, where it was like a large space and there couldn't be anyone listening to this conversation. And she
and we're just giving our thoughts and conversations away for free.
She had spouted some conspiracy theories that were pretty out there, but are actually all on social media anyway.
And can't be proven because there were no phones at the time for recording it.
So the theory with 5G, if you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, I don't even know what we're talking about.
And the feedback has been that we don't explain ourselves, that we just start going from one theory to the other without fully explaining it. I'm not going to go into Google, guys. Just Google it while we're talking.
I have to Google.
Oh, I once went to a specialist, $300 later, and he was like, "Google it, darling." Anyway, 5G. Are you going to look it up?
No, I'm scared I'll turn us off.
So one of the theories, I mean, it came out during COVID, so they thought it was kind of part of the COVID vaccine. But so that's not what I'm talking about. But maybe it is. But it's about this controlling everybody.
But to be clear,
yes,
you don't necessarily believe it. You're interested in the theory.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay,
I don't believe in this theory, but this will lead to something else.
Okay.
That has come up lately. So if 5G is a way of controlling us, if we are all controlled with the same thoughts and we are all like a collective mind, because we've talked about
those Star Trek fans out there, we're all the Borg. You would love Star Trek anyway.
I would.
No, not. See, that's the shit Star Trek. I'm talking about the newer ones. They were pretty good. Okay. When I say newer, in the 90s, but anyway.
Anyway,
if we all are a collective.
So you have this thing with, you are such a huge Aldi fan. Now, I didn't know there was people, because you and I have a couple of other friends that swear by Aldi. It is like Aldi is a cult. I have friends that love Aldi so much that they try to convert you. And you're one of those people. Go to Aldi, LJ. This was from Aldi. This is the same thing. It's Aldi.
No, I never say it's the same. I say it's better.
Yeah. Aldi has got this. Aldi. Did you just get that cream that you put on today? Was that from Aldi?
Yeah.
Is that a special on Aldi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good, actually.
$1.99.
Oh, wow. That's very good. It's like ads. We're running ads now.
For free.
Anyway, so you have this thing that when you think of something, can you explain this?
Yeah. So I always say that as soon as we need something in the house, I say to Lynn, next week it's going to be in Aldi's catalogue. Or if we say we should get this, a couple of weeks down the track, Aldi has it just out of the blue in their Aldi special buys.
So,
by the way, I can do commercials for Aldi if you need. I think
you already have. So I thought that was just you.
Apparently, it's a thing.
So then our friend sent us a post.
You know who you are.
We've mentioned you before. So sent us a post where this person had written to Aldi, posted it on social media and said, "Somehow you're in my mind. Somehow you know what I need." And they went on to say, "You know what I need even before I know what I need."
Well, see, even before you know what you need could mean it's suggestive.
Right.
But
it
if
could
you
be like
say this week microphones
this.
and next week Aldi's going to have
we
microphones.
we wanted them to have
You
a
know
whole
what?
podcast
Next
setup.
week, let's do it now, and then next week we bring out an Aldi catalog and see, because this is
Speaking of Aldi catalogs, your
my Aldi catalog photos, my, what are they called? Headshots? What are they called? Headshots? What is that called?
yeah,
Portfolio?
but you did full body shots. You went full model.
Yeah,
Model
it's the way I roll now.
Profile.
I need work, people. This podcast isn't going to fund
and
itself.
that's what I mean about you joining me. At the start, I said you joined me
In this world.
in entertainment, in getting ad work, getting TV work.
Getting none of that.
You will. And so you had your headshots taken.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see some.
Full body shots.
Let's see some.
Go, put them up. Put them up. Show the people what they want to see.
So
It's beautiful shots.
So this one is, what's this one?
What's your favourite, Linda?
What's my favorite? This is my favorite. Michele loves the
God.
one where you look corporate, where you look like a
psychologo.
There's one where you look like a government official or something, and you tend to do this thing.
That's my mum. My mum does that.
Even your self tapes, when you were talking about yourself, you were like, now what I love to do, and you're such a
Politician.
That's right. You're such a I can't
Talk
do
about
all
the
this.
collective.
You've got some fabulous headshots.
Fabulous.
They look pretty cool. So Vanessa's dream is slowly coming true.
My Aldi Dreams. Oh, that's a great name for an episode.
Yes.
Aldi Dreams.
The Aldi Collective. So brings me back to
5G.
yes. The other thing is, if they are controlling our minds, or our mind is all one collective through 5G, say.
I don't even use 5G.
I don't know.
So
4G.
how does Aldi know? What are they using?
But if something like that was already done, and people are saying, be aware of 5G, be aware of 5G, like you said, I don't even use it. What if in another timeline it was, or what if it already happened, but if they're controlling us, we go back to be careful, but they've already done it. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm going to have to explain this to you guys.
Yeah. Please explain. Do you
What
know
I
I'm
think
saying?
she's saying is they are using 5G to read our thoughts somehow.
I'm saying,
And-
what if they've already taken over?
Yes. And we think that we can avoid it, but it's too late. We've already given up. We've already given them the keys to the castle.
It's
They're already in.
done.
They're in.
And
Aldi's
the
in.
trickery is us thinking we've got control over it.
Oh, that's the trick
Oh,
of everything.
I don't
That
wanna
is the
scare
oldest
you.
trick in the book. But
What if like we're fighting against each other and going, don't use it, and it's already happened?
okay, one thing you just said about what if we've got this illusion of control. The complete opposite of that is tell someone that they're in control and you'll freak them out, because then they have to take responsibility for their lives. They have to take responsibility for their choices. They have to take responsibility for what they say, what they do, where they are, their circumstances. They have to take responsibility for their actions. And that is one of the most frightening things a person can do, because if you take responsibility, you can change. And that's one, like a psychological thing where you can take responsibility for what's happened and you can change. Sometimes your choices, you can take responsibility for where you end up, because you end up being sometimes your circumstances determine your behavior. So you still are in control of how you behave, what you do, what you say. And you give someone that control back, that's frightening, because
It is.
yeah, but at the same time, there's that other aspect of, is control an illusion? Do we not have control? And we think we do. And there's someone puppeteering everything that happens, or there's someone putting things in a way that they know how you're going to react. I should have seen that coming. You hit me.
If control is an illusion, and you and I have talked about this, and I remember when I changed my life, you told me how much in control I was. And that's really hard to accept.
It's frightening.
Because then you have to push yourself to change things that might be a bit scary.
Hard.
Really hard. But with the mindset of you are in control, there's power in that as well. And anything that there is power in, there is fear. And also because anything that is the unknown, fear and our response to fear and how you can behave and react. Anyway, what if? Stop it. This idea. Stop it.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm happy. Go. I want you to keep going.
This idea of stop working for the man. Stop, take a break.
Okay.
Done.
Tick.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about how we've taken control of our life.
Well, we've done that. Okay,
Yes,
so
we've
we can
done
talk
that.
about that.
So we've done that, right?
I've come from a corporate job where I've said I can no longer be in this circumstance anymore. I have control over it. I have the ability right now to say, no, I'm not going to do it anymore and explore other parts of my life. And this is the creative era for me, coming out as a performer.
And for me, I took over a family business that wasn't my true calling. There was passion because there was a history and there was love. And that's why a lot of people were really surprised that I didn't want to continue in that legacy.
But it wasn't your dream.
It wasn't my dream. And, I had so many kind of Reiki or massage therapist or seeing things that were unaligned in my body and saying, you're a creative soul, and you're stuck to something else. And yeah, so I needed to pursue my creative art world. And it was just like stepping into a new world. Anyway, but what I'm thinking is with the whole thing of AI taking over, is that linked to you shouldn't work? You don't need to do this. You don't
follow
need to
your passion. Your other self will take care of this.
Well,
program your other self to do the podcast and you go on a holiday.
Would we be more willing to machines taking over our work?
Is it preparing us? That's
what I'm saying. Is it preparing
us? Grooming us?
Grooming.
For the AI takeover.
This whole idea of stop working. You don't need to work. You don't need to do
it's like
this.
That song.
What song?
The song that I busted out in the car when we first started this podcast. If you don't like your job, quit.
Yes.
If you don't like this, do that. If you don't like your, I don't know, whatever. Stop watching TV.
Is social media
life is simple.
And this what do we call
or is it our
that?
Algorithm?
What do we call that algorithm of that thought? Like what is that thought of
freedom.
Not working for the man?
Freeing yourself.
The illusion of freedom is that grooming us for an AI takeover.
I love the theory, LJ. Woo! Life is simple.
And we've got
we've got 4 minutes.
And I've got so much to talk about the collective consciousness.
Park it.
My God.
Let's do a wrap up. Peace. I love your aura.
Can Dyson sponsor us? Can Aldi sponsor us? Can
Coca-Cola
Olay sponsor us?
Apple,
Beats. Is Beats part of Apple?
Bose. No, they're going to be competitive. I don't want Beats. Bose.
Oh, look at
We're
us.
competing.
Ooh.
Mm-mm. Well, you choose who you want to sponsor.
Who's got more experience?
Who's got more appeal? I do have
you.
photos up. I've got photos up. My
Everyone
beautiful
loves
modeling
you.
shots.
Everyone loves you.
Can you imagine
Everyone's
instead of
always
my
loved you.
helmet, it's a laptop? Like,
Can I
holding
say
out a
on the
laptop.
fact that everyone's loved you? Can I
let's talk about it.
Can I say how difficult it's been for you? And I've thought about this. I was telling Michaela about this because Michaela said, well, not everyone's going to love things, And I said, yes. And I'm used to that. I'm used to fighting for attention. I'm used to saying, let me make you happy. Do you like this? I'm used to a whole lifetime of that.
And in the meantime, I'm going to yoga, opening myself up and then
Right.
getting shot.
And so I'm now used to rejection. I'm used to people not liking me. In fact, I'm probably not used to it. I've probably got lots of issues about people not liking me. But it's new to you. And you've been really affected by it.
I mean, it's not new to me. There's people that don't like me.
Who doesn't like you? You always say
I've cut them out.
like you.
I've cut them out.
Everyone loves you. What I said to Michaela is, it's interesting. Vanessa always had instant gratification. She performed and people loved it. When you performed at school, when you did a voice, when you did a bird tweet, when you did whatever, you got instant gratification. People instantly liked you. People instantly laughed. When we go out, people love your performance on the dance floor. When you do a funny thing, it's instant. When we released music videos and funny clips, it was like, our friends out there, are they seeing this? And I was like,
This just makes me think we need to do live shows. That's all it's telling me, really. Like, recording isn't instant gratification. It takes weeks, if not months, years.
Okay, all right.
We just need to do live shit.
All right, well. Turn off your phone. Leave it in the car. We're going for a walk in the cemetery. The conspiracies here are crazy. You know what I need even before I know what I need.
I don't even use 5G.
Somehow you're in my mind. Somehow you know what I need. You know what I need even before I know what I need.
I don't even use 5G. How does Aldi know? What are they using?
The Aldi Collective. Somehow you're in my mind. Somehow you know what I need. You know what I need even before I know what I need.
I don't even use 5G. How does Aldi know? What are they using?
The Aldi Collective. The conspiracies here are crazy.